Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Toon review. We are back as the Four Musketeers. It has been I'd just like to say a massive thank you to the three of those guys on screen with me now for keeping the channel going and doing all they have done over the last week and a half. They've done the channel proud and me proud as well. So massive thank you to these three. But tonight is a very, very special show. Sort of moving away from the stress of transfer windows and football and things like that, because during the time that I've been off screen, we have hit 20,000 subscribers. Well, we've actually hit another 300 since then. So as the show went live tonight, we're now on 20,300. So we are on a meteoric rise on the channel. And, we wanted to do like a celebration show. Just looking back over some of the funny incidents that have happened, some of the gaffes, but also to give away some prizes to use lot. We've got loads to give away tonight. We really have. So, you know, you never know. It might be you guys that win. We may not have a winner yet. We may do votes on winners and things like that. It's an off-the-cuff show. You know what I'm like. I don't script anything. So we'll see how this goes. Alex is terrified because he hates coming into a show unprepared at what's going to be thrown at him.
I'm not unprepared. Don't worry. I have a list.
Yeah. But also, I'd like to say thank you for Chippers, despite being slightly put in his place, shall we say, by Alex on the fan forum the other night. Thank you for your £20 super chat, Chippers. He says, I had to donate to the night celebration. What a season we have had and what a year this channel has had. The only way is up. Thank you, Chippers. To remind everybody that tonight's show is, again, a charity show as well for our two charities that we support on the Toon review. Every super chat tonight that we get is going to these charities, split between the British Heart Foundation, which was, of course, very close to Dave Harrison's heart, and Parkinsons UK, which, of course, is something that I care about very, very deeply. So any super chat that we get tonight is all going to charity, guys. So I know times are tough at the minute. I realize that. But if we can help these two fantastic charities again during this one-off show, then, you know, all for the better, really. But no pressure, guys. It's just what you can give. Now, one thing I want to say before we even get going is I did not facilitate Bruno's wedding, right? Now, I've seen a lot of bullshit from these guys on screen with me, the guys backstage on this, right? And I'd just like to say it's disgusting. There you go. That is not me. I did not marry Bruno, okay?
I think we need Susan's verification on this.
Well, I've seen lots of comments on Twitter saying that's why he's been away, because he's been in Brazil. And if that's the case, I've made it back very bloody quickly tonight. But I guarantee that is not me. Just like Alex does not have a doppelganger on another football channel. Although, quite frankly, that looks more realistic than what me and that priest do. But there you go. Tom says, I'm glad to see Paul's made it back. For those who don't know, he was at Bruno's wedding a couple of days ago. You can see him on some of the photos. Tom, a swift up yours immediately. Paul Maitland says, evening all, looking forward to the show and congratulations on over 20k. Now, what I would like to say is I did not know while I was away that Jack and Billy were going to be starring in the new, don't shake your head, Jack, because you're going to love this. The new Laurel and Hardy movie, which is coming out later on this year. Here they are, all ready to go. Now, guys, you kept that very quiet. Billy?
Keep quiet and nobody be any the wiser.
Now, obviously, Billy, you've had to have a shave. and a little bit of a wig on there. Jack, just to let you know, you're still on mute, mate, if you want to say anything about this.
I'm not going to talk about Billy's appearance because I may get in trouble, but...
Oh, okay.
No, it's just something I can't really say.
I actually think you make a very good Laurel and Hardy. Alex, what do you reckon?
Yeah, I mean the resemblance is canny-like, if I do say so myself.
That is actually me, isn't it?
I think Hitler is the name that I think Jack maybe is referring to.
Right. I mean, I was hoping we'd avoid comments on him, but you know, listen, we offend everybody on this show. May as well offend more people. You know, and I just listen. There is a lot of spice out there, shall we say, about this channel hitting 20K. We had somebody in last week saying we were a bunch of bullies. Thank you. And thank you. Obviously, you continue to watch the show. Otherwise, how do you know that we bully anybody? I mean, I really don't understand that. But thank you very much for those comments.
But when I find you, I'm going to kick your head in.
Yeah. I mean, Jack, would you class yourself as a bully?
No, I think I'm a very nice person. My honest opinion.
I mean, Alex, I know that, you know, recent shows you've had a lot of raw meat to eat and have come across very strongly on certain players that may be leaving the club. I mean, you know, would you class that as bullying or just putting your point across?
Well, it's more an aggressive response to people talking without facts. I feel like it needs to be addressed in return with facts and data where necessary. You can't just say things. The sky is green and yellow. You know, we can all fly. We can't do those things. And the sky is the color that the sky is. And when people say things that are ridiculous, I'm going to call it out and I'm going to provide some facts and data. Some things are subjective. Fair enough.
Indeed.
Certain things aren't, and we can. It is a yes or a no.
It's all in opinions. That's what it is. It's all opinions, and you know, that's the way it will always be on here. Liston Heinz, thank you very much for 27 Swedish krona. Thank you. Everything, as I say, goes to charity tonight. How much has the channel grown? Stats this year. Well, listen, the last 2 months we've had over 2,500 subscribers, which I think has been incredible. Crazy. Now, Billy, I think what we said was back at the start of the year or the start of the season last year, we were on something just under 10,000, 9,000 something, weren't we, when you joined us?
When I joined, I think it was you're just doing a 7K show. So on the way to 8, which was April last year, wasn't it? Yeah.
So as you can see, we've had a monumental rise. Toon Dave, thank you for your £6.10. I wondered how long it would be before one of them appeared. Good evening, lads, chatters and mods. Fantastic achievement to all the channel. Onwards and upwards, and good to have you back, Paul. Thanks, mate. Zishan, thanks for your $9.99 super chat. He says, congrats, Paul, on 20K, and hope you're feeling better now. Also, big shout out to Susan, Danielle, Billy, Alex, to the mods, and the little man who needs a decent barber. So there you go. By the way, I did ask Danielle if she'd want to come on tonight. She didn't want to come on. She didn't want to really take away from achieving 20K, but she is just as happy as everybody else that the 20K we have hit. So thank you, Danielle. She may be in the chat tonight. I'm not sure. Geordie boy, thank you for £10 super chat. Looking forward to a great show. Good to see you, Father Paul. No, I'm not having that. Stu, thank you for your $1.99 super chat for our late king of Northumberland, Dave Harrison. Indeed, I'd like to think he's looking down a rather proud man. Of course, he was one of the first major hosts that we had alongside myself on here. And of course, Jade, who I saw not very long ago. I think it was the last game of the season. A jovial self. So it was great to see Jade as well. Dave Bullman, thanks for your €5. Good to see you back, Paul. The lads have done you proud, indeed. Loving the shows and the transfer shows. Congrats on the 20K. Onwards and upwards for the channel. Mickey the Mag, thank you for your £5 super chat. There's no comment there, but thank you. And Optimal Forager, thanks for your 500 yen. Congratulations, lads. Thank you very much. Remember, all of the super chats tonight are going to charity, to the British Heart Foundation, and, of course, Parkinsons. Keith Dites, thank you very much for gifting another 5 memberships. That is remarkably, honestly, man, that is incredible. Thank you so much. You have no idea. Ian Fleming, thank you for your £10 super chat. Hi, guys, and great to see you back, Paul. Thank you, mate. By the way, I'd just like to say thank you to, well, there's a few of you out there who've sent in stuff to give away on the show. Some really, really good prizes as well, which I have actually taken pictures of tonight. So that is a first for me to be that prepared. Normally, I'll just throw them all on my desk here and put them in front of the camera, but I have this time taken photos. So we will see what is out there. Dominic Pisuto, thank you very much for your £5 super chat. Johnny Ola, thank you for your £5 as well. I've been here since Dave was on. He was class, much missed. Indeed he was. Billy, I'm going to start with you because obviously you joined the channel, well, let's say under... controversial circumstances, would we say? You know, as soon as you decided to leave your previous channel, of course, you know, you'd been on here a few times anyway, way before that. And it was, we wanted to snap you up rather quickly. And what's it been like for you? Because obviously coming in when you did, you know, we hadn't had the takeover yet, had we? It was just before that. So what was it like for you? Because obviously we were a growing channel, but it was very, very different.
When I joined full time, it was after the takeover, wasn't it? It was April last year. It was basically like leaving Northampton Town to come to Manchester City. It was a huge
deal. Alex.
Sorry, Alex. All right, Coventry City then. Manchester City.
Hey, Cobblers got promoted. They're in League One now.
They are, yeah. They are.
It was a huge step up in quality, in viewers and everything. And so yeah, it was. You know, it was. I was never nervous or anything, but it was a big kind of shoe to step into because it was a growing channel. Obviously, going to get bigger and bigger, and it has done. It's been fantastic. You know, and I've enjoyed every single second of it. It's been great. Not to help the fact that the football team's great now helps an awful lot, doesn't it?
Well, it does. I mean, obviously, you know, it helps my blood pressure, etc. for a start. And Jack, obviously, just coming on board in the latter half of the season. You know, let's say you've had an interesting journey on the Toon Review already. You know, you've clashed with the incredible Hulk up there, or Ming the Merciless, whatever you want to call him, with that flaming pointy triangular beard. But it's been great to have you on, and obviously the feedback from the viewers as well has been really good. So how have you felt now that you've been part of it for a while, part of the furniture?
It's been good. It's been good to balance it with mine and your channel, Paul. And it's a bit of a challenge, but I love a good challenge. So it's been really good to take it on board, and I've really enjoyed it. And I've just enjoyed, you know, just sitting back, talking about Newcastle United, debating and all sorts of stuff like that. I just love it. I mean, a few people go, "How do you enjoy talking about Newcastle? Surely it's boring." It's not. It's literally like sitting in the pub and just talking about your favourite team on a game day. It's literally just doing that. And
which you are not yet old enough to do, Jack. May I add?
Please, can I finish? I don't mean that.
And here we go.
No, but I forgot where I was now.
In the pub,
yeah, but it's just talking about Newcastle United with other people who just share the same passion for you as well. And yeah, it's just brilliant, and I've enjoyed it.
Fab. Alex, obviously, you know, the work you've put in behind the scenes is... has he gone to sleep? Oh, he's there. No, he's there. He's there. A lot of people don't realise the work you've done behind the scenes with obviously the stats and things like that. But it's something that I guess you really enjoy, and it's something you were born to do, stats, isn't it?
Well, I don't know. It's just something I enjoyed. I've always looked at football in that way. I was always interested in sort of looking into it a bit deeper, because it's not so much of just sort of watching people making runs and passes.
Excuse me, I've just got one message for Billy, Alex. Sorry, for Jimmy. Okay, carry on. Sorry.
Yeah, there's always more to it. You can break it down and, you know, and look at some of the clubs around Europe now that are doing so well with a data approach, whether it's in the National League, in the lower leagues, or whether it's Brightons and things like that. It doesn't matter at what level you're doing it. You can see based on with our club as well. When we look at linked players, there's always correlation. They've got similar output or attributes to different players we've been linked with or we've already signed. You can see that the data's all there, all relevant. It's all used by the top clubs.
Can we all wave to Mother Stato, please? She's in the house.
Yeah, and it does take. I mean, I don't really talk about it, but it does take an awful lot of time because there's so many players that, I mean, recently on the shows, I think the most recent transfer show is a testament to that. What their initial data shows is not always, it doesn't show you the whole truth. You've got to look at season to season, how they've developed on age, the coaches they've worked under, the teammates around them, and why the data looks that way. There's so much detail to go into, and the amount of players we're linked with at the moment, it is tough to keep up. I wish I could do transfer shows every day for you guys and look at players in more detail, but there's just so much to go through. So hopefully at some point in the future, we could do a bit more in that regard, and we've got more time to do it, but we'll see.
Yeah. Listen, the things behind the scenes, you never know with headquarters development and things like that. And it can be achieved. We've got a few more super chats. Kieran, thank you for your £10. Stephen Kirkpatrick, £5. Jock, £5. Well done, everyone on the TTR. And just like the Toon, you are on the rise. Coach Austin, thank you for $19.99. Congratulations, Toon Review. Thanks for all the shows this season once again. Barbara, thank you for your €10. First, great to see you back. Congratulations on the 20k subs. It's the best show with the best crew and mods. Zishan, thank you for another $19.99. Missed the end of season player rating, so here goes. For me, player of the season was Joe Linton. Goal of the season was Maxi. Assist of the season, Willock. And quote of the season has to be Rogered more times than the Coppers radio. I believe that was you, Mr. Trey, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's tickle me actually when you say it then, yeah, it's funny.
Absolutely. Kevin Greener, thank you for your £17.77. Favourite channel by far now. Can see 40k by the end of next season. Keep up the great work. Geordie Metal, thank you for your 20 quid. Congrats on the 20k. So well deserved. Onwards and upwards. Thank you very much for that, guys. Remember, everything we make on Super Chats is going to charity tonight. Michael says, congrats everyone on 20k. Can't believe the channel was only on about 4k when I found it. Only about 1.5 years ago. The best Toon channel going. Thank you very much. How's the new edition, Paul? Yeah, I'd just quickly like to speak on that. Obviously, as you know, and you can see a little photo over there in the corner behind me, I lost Elsie very suddenly a couple of weeks ago. For years that don't know what happened, basically, she came out of her crate on Friday afternoon, and her back legs were gone, completely gone. She couldn't walk. She was dizzy. When she did try to walk, she was just banging into things and falling over. And then she completely lost control of her bowels and everything like that. There was blood everywhere. It was horrible. We got her in the car to go to the emergency vet, but unfortunately, we pulled into the car park, went to get her out the car. She'd already gone. It was a pretty awful moment. Me and Susan were just like devastated in the car park, as you can expect. Vets now, though, at Hebben were absolutely fantastic. They took her in, and she's obviously getting cremated, and we'll get them back soon within the next couple of weeks. Now, the support that I've had is absolutely incredible. It wasn't just the passing of Elsie. The following night, I had to rush Susan in to hospital with a kidney problem. So that just topped off the weekend. We didn't get out till Sunday morning. And, you know, you're trying to deal with so many things at once. Obviously, I had to tell the kids about Elsie as well, and they weren't too good, as you can expect. So it was a very, very difficult time. And then the trolling started, of course, which I'm not going to talk about. I'll touch on it, but I'm not going to, you know, that all started on Twitter, and, you know, people making accounts up in Elsie's name, calling them Elsie Toon Review Dead Dog. And it's still going on now, but I can't be, you know, it's, but at the time, everything was still very raw, and I started to respond to it and probably shouldn't have, but that's just what happens when it's extremely raw. So yeah, it was a very, very, very difficult time for me, Susan, and the family, with her not being very well as well. But like a trooper as usual, she just kept battling on, Susan, and helped me absolutely immensely through what was a very difficult time. But then we started obviously talking about getting another dog, because I've always been a dog person all my life, and I find that the best way is to give someone else, give another dog a chance. And I wanted a dog that was going to be trained to be my assistant's dog, because, as you know, we tried with a puppy not long ago and it didn't quite work. So me and Susan traveled down to Grantham last Saturday to pick up this beautiful girl.
Oh.
She's 2-year-old, and we've named her Myla, and she is going to start her diabetic training next week. So she will be my diabetic dog. She will be able to tell when my blood sugars drop. She'll know where to go to get my insulin. And she will also be there as a calming influence if my tremors start too bad with Parkinson's. She'll be trained up to rest on certain points of my body, which will calm me down. So she's ready. She's slightly fat, but she does need to lose a bit of weight. But she's ready to go. She's bonded with me so well. One thing she'll never do is take the heartbreak away of losing Elsie. I think everybody that's had a dog knows that. But if you're a dog person, for us to be able to give Myla a home and things like that, and help ease the pain, because obviously she's going to be trained up. I'm going to be doing a lot of training with her, which I'm looking forward to doing. So yeah, but thank you everybody for your support, and I think especially, like I said, these three guys on screen with me now, and all the behind the scenes people, the mods and everyone to do with the chat, but obviously especially Susan, who's once again been my rock through it all. And without her, I would have just gone to pieces, because it was a very difficult time. But thank you to everybody. Now, today, of course, we are celebrating this. This is something else Susan put together. I'm not sure about Alex in a suit there, but it's interesting. But Jack, she seems to be going for the same hairstyle, over and over again here.
Is there any more hairstyles to go on? I don't think I've really tried on a hairstyle in recent years, or recent months, should I say, since joining. So yeah, just same old bowl cut kind of thing. My dad had a say on it, so yeah.
Well, I mean, look, I know Alex will be dying to do this, but has he done much to improve his hairstyle since joining this channel, Alex?
I mean, it is what it is. It looks pretty much the same.
Mm.
It is, it's his style.
Billy Trey?
Yeah, I think it's okay. Nothing wrong with that Jack's hair at all, mate. I'm just jealous he's got some.
Well, yeah, I mean, we can take me and you can take the pee out of him all we want, but the fact is he's got more hair than we have.
Anyone see that bloke on the West Ham game last night with the mullet? That was some hair.
Yeah.
Was it?
Oh, God. Wow. I don't know, but it was. You're right. It was incredible. Wow. Dean Lowther, thanks for your £12.20 super chat. There's some odd amounts coming in here. 2 charities close to my heart. Good to see you back, Paul, and well done to all the lads and lasses. Top job. Now, where did I see that question? There was a question for Alex there, and I've lost. Oh, there it is. The Mighty Win says, what's Alex's take on the Kieran Maguire article saying the Toon could have spent 800 million since the takeover without breaching FFP?
I mean, there were a few articles floating around about that. When we first had the takeover, how much could we spend? And it's all to do with amortization and theoretical sponsorships that we can and can't get, and outgoings, and when you factor in a bunch of different stuff, it is what it is. That's in a perfect world. If you can cut, you get the best deals, best contracts, the perfect sales or outgoing sales, the perfect sponsorships, the perfect amortization. It doesn't work like that. It just, otherwise we would do it.
Yeah.
And we're not doing it. So
I'd just like to reiterate again, for those that have just joined, I was not officiating at Bruno's wedding, right? I'm seeing a lot of comments saying, nice tan, Paul. Did you like your trip? Did you enjoy meeting Joe Linton and Bruno? You can all take your faces for a shit. Rachel says, I love being part of this channel. I've got no family. Knowing Paul, Susan, Billy, Alex, Jack, John, Ryan and Tom, who have become good friends. And you wonderful chatters. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. Thank you, Rachel. Absolute diamond is Rach. And she's right. She's become a really good friend of mine and Susan's. And thank you for your continued support, Rach. Peter says, congratulations, guys. Well deserved. Cockeyed Cyclops says, Ming the Merciless.
Ming, that is it.
No, but I'm going to stick with Ming, Billy, for obvious reasons. Alex hasn't seen it, so we'll quickly move on. Paul is back. Congrats on 20k. Great work. Thank you very much. Dave says, well said, Rach, and mods are a massive part of the channel. Hell yes. Would be lost without the mods, to be quite honest with you, keeping you guys in check. Liam says, as a fellow Chrome Dome, it's great to see you back, Paul. I was feeling less represented with Alex and Jack's perfect hair and Billy's stubble. Oh, okay. Ashley, he says, Paul, you seem happier after your short gap. You seemed like the stress was getting to you. Pleased to see the smile back. Thank you very much. Adrian says, hope everyone got a membership off me. Enjoy their perks. So Adrian's donated some memberships as well. Oh, no. Hope everyone who got a membership off me. Yeah. I'm reading that right. Paul Pye's back. Hiya, Paul. Glad to see you back. TTR forever. Onwards and upwards. Ian says, I think you've got a great balance, Paul, as the governor, Alex with his unique statistical analysis, Billy with his expert commentary, and Jack with his views on Brexit. The Toon review, massive. Well, yeah. Thank you guys for all your comments there. Tony says, it sounds like she had a stroke, mate. She didn't. It was actually... when they found out what it was, she had cancer of the blood vessels, which is very, very difficult to pick up on. So unfortunately, listen, if they found it, they would have had to put it to sleep anyway. So, yeah, it's one of those things. But, she'll always be remembered at Fez has put a brilliantly framed photo in the corner of my background there. And, Billy's always got Daisy there in the corner, remembering the relationship that he had with her one time. So a very, very special cow to Billy Trey. Jack's got his, lock on his door again, I presume, in case his sister's going to burst through again. And
there's no look.
Embarrassing. Yeah. Ignore the scum. They're just dirt. They deserve no attention, exactly. Bart says, I got a new dog called Jackie Milburn. Jack Russell, black and white one. Wow, Jackie Milburn. There you go. Thank you very much, Susan. She's doing a lot better now. It was a bit scary at the time. Blakey says, bring back the firing squad, line up all the trolls and shoot the bastards. We don't, we don't promote violence on this channel. I don't think we've ever done that, have we, guys? Promoted any violence?
Or capital punishment for that matter. No.
Indeed. Ian says, love Mila. It's spelled M-Y-L-A, mate, because if I spell it M-I-L-A, I'll keep calling her Mila, as in Mila Kunis. Susan didn't have a clue who I was talking about when I was mentioning Mila Kunis. I don't know why. But Mila's spelled M-Y-L-A, just to let people know. Barth, thank you very much. Being a dog lover myself, Paul, she's a stunning lab. Yes, she is. How old was Elsie? She was only 4. Dogs are just the best, indeed. Love black labs. Mum and Dad bred them when I was a kid. Amazing dog. She's beautiful, Paul. Thank you very much. A chubby lab. Never heard of such a thing. She looks gorgeous. Yeah, they are. The only problem with her is, I don't know, Billy, I know you've been a dog person, and I know, Jack, you've got dogs, and Alex, you've got one. She doesn't like eating out of a dog bowl.
Molly doesn't.
I have to hand feed her the food.
No, don't do that.
Oh, yeah, you got. Then
they're going to get used to it.
Yeah, exactly. Got to win off that.
No. Listen, I have to get it eaten somehow, right? And
she's hungry enough, and there's food in the dog bowl.
She's on diet food, right? I don't agree with putting dog food down and leaving it all day just to go and get it when she wants. She needs to know her meal times.
Well, put the food in the bowl on your lap then or something, and she'll eat it off the bowl. Then just wean it onto the floor. Don't have it out your hand.
Oh, that's not a bad idea, actually. Yeah. Wow.
We'll do some off-camera dog training with Paul, don't worry.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. You see, yeah.
I'm good at dog training.
Learning new things with the Toon review.
I knew, Billy. I've been back 30 minutes, and there you go. Luke says, massive congratulations, gang. 20k subscribers is absolutely fantastic and nothing less than you deserve. You're in a really entertaining channel and maintain that fantastic family vibe. Roll on 23-24. Thank you, Luke.
Luke, get yourself back on fan forums as well. It's been ages.
Yes, indeed. That was him with the funny... he also used to wear a hat, didn't he?
I think so, yeah. I'm pretty sure.
Dogs are really amazing. I can be in a stinking bad mood and mine just know how to cheer me up. See, Chippers? It's dogs, not men that cheer Sophia up. So there you go.
Chippers is a dog, isn't
he? Wow.
Sorry, Chippers.
He's quite prepared to have a leaf around his neck and he walks around the house, no doubt.
Oh my God. Anyway, we've had a couple more super chats come in. Mary, thank you for your £20 super chat. The best channel. Thank you for everything. I'm so sorry for your loss of your pet dog, but reaching 20k is a beautiful story that you should be so proud of, and has kept a global audience gripped, including myself. Thank you. Oh, that's lovely, Mary. Thank you very much. David Smith, thank you for your 1999. Sorry for your loss, Paul. Our Basset Hound had a stroke, lost use of back legs, spent 6 months being pulled around a little cart till she recovered. That's amazing. Listen, I've watched that vet guy. What's his name? I can't think of his name now. The super vet, whatever his name is, the Irish guy. He does some wonderful things to get dogs walking again. Rochi, thank you for your €5.99, 20k, massive congratulations to all you fantastic channel. Jonathan Slater, thank you for your $4.99. Watch the channel almost every day. You guys should be proud of what you do. Sorry to hear about your dog, Paul. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Now, if we look back to some of the things that have happened during the season, one of them stands out by a long way. And it was a very strange moment, but it was very funny. Now, you guys will need to listen straight away because it happens almost immediately. Let's take a look back in time, shall we?
That's prepped.
Oh, excuse me.
Go on, lad.
Wow. Sorry about that.
Did that just actually happen?
That came from nowhere. I didn't even know it was coming.
Jason, there you go. That will not be betted. That will never be betted.
Billy's definitely going to take it now for that. Skew the vote.
Oh, that is incredible.
Came from absolutely nowhere.
What are you being eaten?
Oh, God. By the way,
eggs. Has he?
Yeah. So there you go. One of the funniest moments very early on in the season, that was. A very clean-shaven Billy as well, which was quite surprising. Billy, I mean, you're still sticking by the fact that you never even knew that was on its way.
I had no idea whatsoever that was happening. Just literally popped out. Looked, it was a violent one, wasn't it?
Well, I'm pleased it wasn't a violent one, or it could have been serious problems there, Billy. To be honest, it's just the way you bent over, Billy. I mean, you sort of leant to one side to.
Yeah, it could only it popped out.
Well, yeah, but
we'll do it again just in case.
Yeah. It was very, very straight. I mean, Jack, is that the first time you've seen that?
I think I've seen it once before, but it was It was right at the start of the season. But I ain't watched it since.
I mean, it just incredible, absolutely incredible. But speaking of obviously the start of the season, we also had this what I can only describe as a sublime and monumental moment.
Progressive passes the bottom 2% in Europe. Oh, it's not even close to good enough. Not even remotely. It is so incredibly poor. It is awful. He was up against, in that first half an hour, Finn Luca Lachenmacher, who's just made 170,000 euro transfer. Exactly. I'm not saying it again.
That was just brilliant. I mean, that was Alex.
I love
and
the
that
fact that Alex was trying to keep it in as well. It was going.
Yeah. I think everybody lost it. But the fact that he caught us out because we weren't expecting it.
I mean,
and
it's literally his name.
Well, yes, it is literally his name, but it's the way that you were so animated about the fact that it was a pre-season friendly, and you just knew that Lascelles was not going to be part of this playing staff for the rest of the season.
Well, that was it. I think that was concrete there. I think that solidified it, didn't it? For anybody who doesn't remember, we played 1860 München in the pre-season friendly. They were in the Bundesliga 3 at the time, I'm pretty sure. And this was their 22-year-old striker worth about 100,000 euros. And Lascelles got bullied by him for about an hour. I just laid into Lascelles because he was just awful. And his name was pretty funny.
It was. But the fact is that Luke Machalacher has gone on to be.
He's actually been really good this season.
He's been really good this season. Yeah, so I think he may have watched that show and thought, "Wow, I really need to put it up." This Ming the Merciless guy here who's slagging me off.
And see how he's done.
Wes says that's a classic. Stu says the best ever Toon review moment was the boxing correspondent John Sinclair. I wish I still had that. I really do. I'm sure I have got it somewhere, but I just don't know. Josh says, don't know who gifted me the membership, but thanks. All glad to see you back, Paul. Can relate in your pain last week as I lost my childhood cat last Friday. Sorry to hear that, Josh. I really am. There's a cat lives in here. It's Phoebe's cat, so she'd be devastated if anything happened to her cat. Paul, there's your attack of the chair. Yes. Listen, I've fell off my chair or been attacked by my chair multiple times on this show. There's bats flown at me. There's all sorts of stuff come at me. And that bat, it vanished. It disappeared out of thin air. So I have actually no idea. Kenneth says, good start of the evening too to get a good laughing out of us. John Sinclair's Frank Bruno was class. Paul, don't forget that we have that to come, unfortunately. Level 7 Dave says, so Paul was at Bruno's wedding. Well, you wouldn't fucking see it, would you, Dave? Call Me Swift says, I want to sign him just to hear you say his name every week. Well, I mean, could you imagine that if we were to do a transfer show and then all of a sudden we got some breaking news that Newcastle are interested in Finn Luke Machalacher?
I don't think he did as well as I was hoping. He had a great start to the season and he dropped off a bit. Finished with 8 goals, 4 assists, and 1860 finished in 9th in the Bundesliga 3. Didn't get the playoffs, didn't get promoted. So it was funny, but the first few months he was absolutely, I think he was the top scorer in the league, but it did drop off.
Yep. Ewan says, brilliant. Being gifted a membership, lads. Thank you to, I think it's 2 people now who've gifted memberships, which is incredible. Thank you so much. Wes says, it licked me face, Susan. We may have that to come as well. Harold Dino says, my favourite was Danielle strokes her pussy every day on here. Yes, that came up a few times. Spacebar says, thank you, whoever gifted me a membership. Honestly, brilliant. So nice of you guys. Right, let's just check the super chats because I don't want to miss anybody out on the donations. Up the A1, thank you for your £20. This is 2 excellent charities, 20k, great achievement, guys. Been subscribers for over 12 months, but been watching since 4k. Keep up the fab work. Thank you, guys, and we'll see you. Lovely, lovely, lovely family. We'll see you next year. Who opened that?
Give me a minute.
Hang on, that door.
David Corey needs to be in there. Well, he's dead as well.
Sam. It could be him. Jimmy Moore, thank you for your $19.99, you bastard. Great accomplishment, reaching 20K. Paul, you're a trooper and inspiration. Billy, never lose that sense of humor. Alex proves stats are important. And Jack, your future is bright. Never change, guys. Thank you very much, Jimmy. You're still a twat. Typhoon, as I know him now. Thank you for your $6.98 Singapore dollars. Congrats on 20K subscribers. A special shout out to the late Dave Harrison. I'm sure he'd be proud of the channel's achievement and Newcastle in the Champions League. Indeed, he would be. And thank you very much for that, G. Very, very well received. Right. Now, as for prizes tonight, we have some very good ones, which is the case all the time on this channel. We have this, which will be given out later on. This is an Alan Shearer statue, which does come with his certificate of certification or whatever it's called, autograph. Alex, you look like a funny little grin on you there. What's the problem?
I could scale down.
You're not full size. I don't know. I'm looking at his face, and I'm not.
Well, it's when he had hair, of course. He doesn't look like that now.
Got a bit of the Tintins about him, hasn't he?
Right.
He's been on holiday.
What the fuck is wrong with used to? Seriously, we're trying to give away a very good prize on this show, and used to pipe up with your absolute bollocks again. Honestly, you've been itching for me to get back, so used to can just fart about like school kids.
Oh, less of the fart about. I've only done one.
Well, yeah, that's very true. So that's to give away. We also have this. In fact, we've got two of these to give away.
Wow.
They are ready to go into a nice frame. So we've got two.
Reflection.
Yes. Well, I couldn't help it, Jack. You know what I mean? But my reflection will not be on the actual one. We then have two of these to give away as well. Maxi ones, which Alex won't be receiving. I was thinking of keeping one back, but because of his absolute bollocks already on this show, he's not getting one. We also have... Sorry?
Better do that one first before he fucks off.
That's true. Yeah, good point. We have two for Joe Linton as well, and we have two of these, which are already in frames from the man himself, Alan Shearer. So ignore the stickers on the side. I've got no idea what the fuck they are, to be honest, but never mind. Yeah, I think it's just a safety thing that it can damage or if bent. We also have a few of these to give away. Daisy Toon Review mugs. Now, we were deciding whether to take the udders away from Daisy, but then that wouldn't be right, would it, if we were to take our udders away? I mean, that would be like Billy posing for a catalogue and taking his testes away. We just wouldn't do that. So we've got a few of them to give away. I don't actually know how many we have of those to give away. If Susan's watching, I'm sure she'll let me know shortly.
Was that a Hitler reference, that Oliver Hardy picture earlier?
I'm sorry?
The testes thing. You know, he only had one, didn't he? By all accounts.
Oh, Hitler has only got one ball, the other.
Who knew that?
What?
Who knew that to report it?
I don't bloody know.
It's a famous old hymn, Jack. You'll learn about it.
Yeah.
No, I've learned about Hitler before, but I wouldn't have thought someone saw him have one testicle and then go, "Oh, right," and then do Chinese whisper. And then it all brings back to 2023, and we're talking about it on the Newcastle United show.
Well, because the other one was the Albert Hall. That's why they know they only had one.
Right, hang on, Susan's just let me know. We've got 10 of those mugs to give away, guys. So we need to get cracking through some prizes here because we're 44 minutes in and we haven't done anything yet. Right. What are you sniggering at, Trey?
Just the fact that everything's gone to pot already. We've only been 44 minutes.
I mean, it's as it is. Right, let me see what we're going to do for the first prize. Right, let me have a look. Christ almighty, I can't read anything. First of all, what do you guys think is going to be the main prize? What should we give away as the main prize tonight out of all those?
Got to be the frame shearer one, surely.
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, the 2 frame shearer ones. And by the way, I'm only kidding. We only have one St. Maximan one to give away because I am already sending Alex the other one. So I was just pulling his leg.
I didn't know that.
Go.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
I genuinely didn't know that.
Well,
Is it in Aston Villa kit?
Yeah, could be. Hang on. Is that Harry?
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's Harry.
Right, Harry. You need to send me. No, I did send you a prize off. I know you beat Jimmy. I did send you. I'm sure I saw a picture with your prize. Listen, you've already won a prize tonight, so I may as well tell you now. You have won a prize as for being the youngest quiz winner throughout the season. So Harry is the first winner. Harry, we will send you a Bruno signed photo to put in a frame. So that's the first one gone. So Harry, you need to email me your address and in the subject put winner Bruno photo. Because I obviously we're giving so much away tonight. I need to know what people have won. So in the subject, put Bruno photo and your address, and we'll get that one sent out to you, Harry. So Harry's the first winner of the night.
If only I could get a question right.
Well, you've just been a utter failure. And Harry, well done on the fan forum the other night as well. For someone so young, spoke very well. Right, we got some more super chats. Steve Mallam, thank you for your $4.99. Can't watch live, but I'll catch up tomorrow. Congrats on the 20K. Next up, 25. CRJ91, I believe that might be Jade, you know. How are the lads? £10. No, it's not Jade. Mason's TV, £2. Thank you very much, Mason. Congrats on 20K. Loving Billy's Schofield comments. Schofield comments, Billy?
No, I've put them on other channels. I didn't want to tarnish our reputation.
Didn't want to tarnish us, so you've got to... was it Tony's channel by any chance?
Yes, it was, yeah.
Yes, I do apologise, Tony. You know what he's like. He can't be trusted. He just can't. And I wondered how long it would be before Billy would start doing that. But there you go. VMV, thank you for your €5. This is for Paul's shorts dropping story, highlight of the season. It really wasn't for me. Tony Hunter, thank you for your 100 Danish kroner. And George, thank you very much for your £20. Love the banter between you lot. Happy times. Thank you very much, George. And just to let anybody that's just joined the show, any super chats we make tonight all go to charity, split between the British Heart Foundation and Parkinsons UK. We normally just do them on, obviously, deadline days, but this is a bit of a different one-off show as well, so we thought we'd do that instead. Barbara says, instead of Danielle stroking her pussy, now we have Alex stroking his beard non-stop. Yes, you do have a habit of that now, Alex. It is a serious habit. And that's why it's gone into a triangular Ming the Merciless state, hasn't it? Because...
All right, I'll pull it in different directions then, so it...
Well, I mean, it's just, you know... Congrats, Paul. Been here from the start of this channel. You have indeed. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Julie J says, I know what Billy's referring to. That was hilarious. And the Godfather says, well done, TTR. Sorry for being late. That's perfectly okay. Right, what should we give away first, guys?
I forgot what the awards were.
Well, no, I'm asking you what prize we're giving away first, not what the award is for.
I'll give the Maxi one away. Could be out the door.
The other Maxi one, yeah. We may as well be quick on that one. Right. Best fan forum member, I think we'll give this one to. So, best fan forum member. Do you know what I'm putting my vote forward is for Dr. Spoons. He's been in the fan forum all season. And I think he's been a great contributor. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, my card.
Yeah, he's been a good
agree with that.
I mean, I'll throw a second one in. I'll throw Ryan in because obviously he was a consistent member of the fan forum.
Yeah. There's been a few. There has been a few. Jack,
I'm gonna go Jimmy. I think he makes pretty much, if someone's having a bad day, get on the fan forum. it will make your day even better. And that one comment about them squirrels, I will never ever forget for as long as I live.
No,
And
no,
that is-
the comment for me. Actually, I'm going to give Jimmy a prize as well. Jimmy, you can win. Let's give Jimmy.
How he's thinking about what's cheaper to ship.
yeah.
You could always hand deliver it, Paul, in July.
True.
Billy, let's not even go there, mate. Let's not even go there. I've just come back from Brazil. I can't go to America now, can I?
It's true.
Yes,
He did go to
indeed.
Brazil.
Hypothetically speaking, Jack. Right, we'll give Jimmy. Jimmy can have the other Maxi one because I know he loves Maxi. So, Jimmy, send us your address, mate. Put in the subject. Put Maxi photo, please. And Ian, you can win the other Bruno one. So they're the two Bruno ones have gone. Ian, I'll need your address, mate, to send that to. If you're watching or if you're watching on catch up, send me an email in the subject Bruno photo and your address, please. And that's on its way. Jimmy cannot ever be forgotten for the comment that he made regarding when John Sinclair became a taken man. Do we remember that comment, guys, by any chance?
Vaguely.
Something about he was asked how long it takes him to get up to see his girlfriend, and Jimmy turned around and said, "However long it takes to blow her up." Which John laughed at the time, but I still to this day think that he didn't have a Scooby-Doo what he was talking about. So anyway, there you go. Just incredible. So there, some prizes are given away straight away. Let's give another one away. We'll give a couple of mugs away. Let's have a look. What can we go for here? Right, we are going to run a poll actually for this one because this is a one for us. Which will be, we'll not get a prize for it. We'll just get, just the kind of channel pride, I guess, is what you'd have to call it.
Who's the most bold? Paul, you're the winner.
No prizes for Jack today, then I see.
Well, I could turn around and say, who's the most fired?
Who's got the records for eating the most raw meat?
Why am I being suddenly attacked?
He's
What did I do?
Yeah,
it's coming round to me. He's doing a fucking lap, isn't he?
Well, I mean, it just seems like it's.
Who's had the most vape sucked into the lungs?
Oh my goodness me! I tell you what,
Carl Pilkington's off again.
Oh dear me, honestly. So there you go. Right, it is now in the
oh my god,
pinned at the top of the chat. It's host of the year, which we did last year as well, but we obviously listen, it's a bit of fun, this one. It's pinned at the top now. So there you go. Host of the year, Paul, Billy, Alex, or Jack. So there you go. We'll see. Geordie Jester says he's burned you, Paul, lad. Yes, he has. He has indeed burnt me. The little twat. Anyway, right, next one. This is, of course, for a mug. Rant of the season.
We haven't had many, have we, this year?
No.
I think we've got quite a lot on officials.
Yes.
On the old TTR Friday.
It would have been Paul. It would have been Paul, but seeing though the club's turned around 360, it can't be Paul anymore.
No, I don't go on rants anymore.
No.
I don't know.
We don't really rant on here though. We just don't really.
No, we might have to have a think about that one. Right. Funniest chatter. I think this one's already been decided by the mods, actually. It is Stu Flyboy. Stu Flyboy is the funniest chatter, despite every single joke that he puts in the chat during every show. The poll is not working, apparently, guys.
Oh, no, you won't win your prize, Paul.
Well, we still got no votes, apparently, so I'm going to end that one and try again. I do apologise.
That means we all get a prize. What a shame.
Well,
let's see if it does work first. I'll try that.
I've already took it down, Billy. It's gone.
That's the 1-1 now if it works.
Right.
Are you sure? It says it's got 169 votes.
Yeah, it didn't register straight away, but if it was compiled on that, I would have won it. But never mind. Start it again, and then we'll see what happens. It only came up with the result. It didn't have any later scoring.
Just a bit of fun, guys. Let me restart it just in case it doesn't work. But it's just a bit of fun, guys. Don't worry. Jesus, Paul.
Stop being a twat, Alex. Right, it's up again. So, if it doesn't register, it has. And when I press end vote later on, it will tell me the results. So please, there you go. So, Stu Flyboy, you've won a mug. So if you can email me, please, and put in the subject, winner mug. You have won a Daisy mug, my friend. So well done on that. Now, another one that's already been decided for another mug is the naughtiest chatter.
Oh, I know where this one's
I know where this is.
Would you like to have a guess who the naughtiest chatter is?
We'll see. By any chance?
No. This
No,
this is the naughtiest chatter, not the most desperate chatter, Billy.
Oh, okay. Ooh. Mary.
It is indeed Mary. Mary, you have won a Daisy mug. Well done. So if you can email me as well with your address and, of course, in the chat, in the subject, put winner mug. So I know that it's what I'm sending out. So well done to Mary. Now, another one that's been decided by the mods is the best youngest football knowledge. And this is for a mug as well. Somebody please count how many mugs I'm giving away here, because I think this is the third one.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Guys, it is letting you vote. Don't worry. Just press your vote and it will register, even though it's not telling you it has. It has, if that makes any sense. The best youngest football knowledge.
It's got to be Harry, isn't it?
It is Harry. Billy's guessed them all here. So there you go. Harry, you've won a mug as well. So email me again, or if you haven't emailed me yet, put that you've also won a mug. There you go. So well done, Harry.
I'm just thinking, and in the next TTR4, they don't do football quizzes, do award guesses, or I'll piss it.
That's a very, very good point, actually. Yes. Right, let's just get a little rundown on any super chats we've had come in. Joanne O'Neill, thank you for your £10. Well done, all for a good cause. Thank you very much. Ben Henderson, thank you for your £5. 2 excellent charities. Sorry, it's not much. It doesn't matter. It's the thought that counts, matey, to be honest. Good show as always. Quick question. Can we do a poll to allow half marks in player ratings next season? Oh,
interesting. I mean, I don't know if you saw what me and Billy it was Billy who came up with the idea, to be fair. We did obviously letter ratings the other day.
School report.
I don't know what you thought about
school
that.
report, yeah.
Yeah, we kind of went with that so we didn't get in trouble.
Yes, I did notice that. And as soon as I knew you were doing that, I switched you off. Because I thought it was just disgraceful having to do what you did, just totally revamping the shows. You know, we've given the marks out of 10. Yeah, we've given the marks out of 10 all season, Billy Bob, and then you go and change it to bloody letters at the end.
Listen, when you're at school, you get marks on your daily work with marks out of 10. End of the season, end of the year, you get a report and it's A's, B's, C's, D's.
To be fair, we've talked about this on the show before. Football ratings are never given accurately either. Generally, people will give between 5 and 10. For some reason, any professional publication, newspaper, they never rate below 5, do they? Ever. You might see a 4 occasionally, but they always do it for some reason between 5 and 10. So it's pretty much useless anyway, because nobody uses the scale accurately. Technically, 5 should be they've had an average game, but they never do it like that. They just
How has this turned into an Alex rant? How? I don't understand.
Am I wrong?
Yes.
Definitely.
I agree with Alex.
Billy, can you do me a favour, mate? Can you find out who won the fantasy football, please? Because
that's a very good point.
I know it fucking weren't.
Well, it wasn't us. We will be doing that.
Mine since January.
Yeah,
I gave up in November.
Well, we can't give up next year, guys, because we're going to keep a regular eye on it next year.
We need.
Yeah, but the thing
we
is,
said-
though,
we
at
said
the
that
start of the
last year.
season, you get pumped up for the new season, you get going again, and then during the midway through the season, you just get bored of it. You just get like,
Midway.
Well,
so
you
many
can't.
people in it, and you're not anywhere near the first place.
Because
You just give up.
the person who won the fantasy football, apparently, Susan says, is getting a Toon Review hoodie. So we
Right.
need to find out who it is.
Well, I can tell you now who it was.
Who was it?
Someone called Alfie Ewell. Alfie's Mags.
Alfie's Mags. So if you are Alfie's Mags,
Alfie Ewell is his name. Alfie Ewell.
Alfie Ewell. Alfie, if you can get in touch with me via email and let me know that you won the fantasy football with your size, please, for a hoodie. And we'll get that off to
Can
you.
we just check who anybody we know in the top 10? How
Probably
did it
not,
go?
because they're in the top 10, Alex.
Well, no, I'm just curious if there's any sort of regular viewers, sort of that we're very aware of.
I'm going
what
down
he's
to
looking
see a name that I recognise. 26 was Roy Caviani.
Oh God!
Wow.
Consistency is key.
Jesus. Michael says rant of the year has to be Alex for his comical rant at Lascelles for his display against Wackham. Yeah,
I mean, that was pre-season. It doesn't count, but thank you.
Well, it technically does because it was the 22-23 season. So there you go. Barbara says, do I get a mug for the worst on fantasy football? Well, I think
Billy's
there's a
definitely
lot.
got that.
Yeah.
No, I ended up beating all you three. In the
Did
end.
you?
Yeah, well, I carried on doing it. You can't
Nice.
give up.
I left Isak up front for the whole 3 months he was injured, which didn't help.
Right, now, before we give some more prizes away, as Royce is king of TTR fantasy, what the hell is he doing in his profile pic?
Can.
Photoshop.
And why would he be wearing such tight trousers for a start? Anyway, before we give some more presents away, guys, Daisy has been out and about again, celebrating our achievement of reaching the Champions League. This again has been brilliantly put together by, of course, Susan. But it turns out that I've lost it. Oh no, it's on the video section, isn't it? Right, there you go. So it's about 2 minutes long, guys. But this is Daisy's way of celebrating Newcastle reaching the Champions League. And if anybody who's recently subscribed to the channel doesn't know who Daisy is our channel mascot. Used to be Billy's lover, as you can see by the cow in the corner there. But she went on to Pastures New. Yes, see what I did there. And became the channel mascot. So this is her tribute to Newcastle reaching the Champions League. Susan, once again, has been absolutely superb. So sit back, enjoy for the next couple of minutes, guys. There you go. That was Daisy and her mates celebrating Newcastle being into the Champions League. And by the way, I just say, if you're watching this on replay and the sound has disappeared, I've been copyrighted, but we'll wait and see on that one. But if you're watching or listening on a podcast and there's no sound comes out there, I do apologize. However, we'll wait and see on that one. But well done, Susan. And of course, Daisy celebrating our fantastic achievements of reaching the Champions League. Robert says, or Geordie says, this is utterly ridiculous. Then Robert says, congrats, Paul, Alex, Stan, and Ollie on reaching 20k on a fabulous channel. Stan and Ollie. Sophia says, that's just brilliant. Well done, Susan. That was mooking brilliant, says Ben. Magnificent. Moo, says Gary. That video was mint. Brilliant. Goosebumps. Thank you, everybody. Liam says, my drink must have been stronger than I thought. John says, cow'd she do that? Great job, Susan. The cheese of the Champions League. Irani Granny says, I thought Daisy was Paul in a costume, but then I realized Paul can't ride a bike. I'm so glad that Irani Granny's in the house tonight. I've just bell end. Anyway, right. So I think we should give another prize away, but the question is, what? It's going to be mugs again because we've given many mugs away tonight. So, well, 3 so far, so we'll give some more away. We've got 7 more to give away, guys. So, by the way, if you've any questions tonight for any of the 4 of us, fire away in the chat because we'll open up to questions as well within reason, guys. I'm not going to read stupid ones out. So, if there's genuinely something you want to know, fire away. But we do have the right to say no. Just so Alex doesn't poo his pants and think he's got to answer questions that he doesn't want to answer. I must stipulate that is in the contract. Dr. Spoons is in, so I hope you realise you've won a prize tonight, Ian. If you've just joined us, then you'll have to go back and watch. Right, funniest moment.
Of course, been hundreds of them. Is this for someone in the chat? Someone in the chat.
This can be anybody. But I'm sorry, the funniest moment for me is Billy farting. So I think we should all come to the conclusion that Billy's going to get a mug of his ex-girlfriend.
I've got one of my ex-wife.
There you go. There's the award.
Well, there you go. Billy has won. Billy's won for his fart. I don't think that will ever be forgotten about. Absolutely. Guys, is there anybody who you guys think is worth a prize for anything?
For random stuff, what have I got down? I've put down Foxy in the chat. Foxy's always dropped some nice knowledge bombs when we've got transfer shows and little tactical insights.
So best knowledge bombs going to Foxy. Foxy, you've won a mug as well. That's 5 in total we've given away. Foxy, I haven't seen you in the chat, but if you're watching this on replay, whatever, send me your details, mate. Put in the subject winner mug. And then I'll know it's a mug that I've got to send you, Foxy. So there you go. Email me your address, my friend. That's another one gone. Let's give away another mug, guys. Anybody else?
I think possibly Jimmy, the West Ham fan, for yesterday. Was it yesterday? Wednesday.
That's a good point. Jimmy, our resident Hammers fan. Jimmy, I haven't seen you in tonight because you're probably pissed as a fart. So, Jimmy, if you're watching this back, or we'll catch you on a new show, but send me your address, mate, with a winner mug in the subject. That's 6 we've given away. Let's give another one away. Billy Jack, anybody you can think of?
I think we've got to recognise Granny Granny for genuine fun in the chat. She's pretty funny week in, week out. Look at his face.
The postage.
She's not any run, I don't think. At least you can find out who she is then, can't you?
Yeah, go on then. Irani Granny, you've won a mug. Well done. Email your address with winner mug in the subject, please. So that how many is that we're giving away now?
7.
7.
What about some mods?
Well, that's coming, but I'm going to send Chippers a mug as well for them. And Tony's put a comment there. Chippers deserves a prize for his pure persistence and resilience in trying to get a date with Sophia.
I think Sophia deserves one for having to put up with it.
Yes, so there you go. That's 2 more mugs. Chippers, send me your address, please. Sophia, send me your address as well, and put in the comment winner mugs. So there you go. We've got 1 more mug to give away. 1 more mug.
You send one to Mother Stato. I'd make her very happy.
Why would it? Yes, in fact, we will. Mother Stato, you've won the other Daisy mug, and that is because you were such a joy to be around when we came down for the Carabao Cup final. You took me and Phoebe out for a meal, which was very kind of you, and it was a long drive, but it was such a fun evening. So thank you very much. So Jeanette has won the other one. So Alex, you can obviously send me your mum's address. So there you go. That's all the mugs gone, but we do still have obviously the photos to give away. I'm not sure.
And the statue and the little figure as well.
Yes, we've got plenty to give away. At the minute, it's still showing we've had no votes on the quiz, but we have on the poll. The poll is pinned at the top, guys, for host of the year. So if you want to go and vote, it'll say it hasn't registered, but it has. So please don't worry about that one. Right, you've all been watching and demanding this. I think it's offensive that I have to play these, but here's the first one.
The baby and yeah.
For those of you that missed it,
The baby and yeah.
His face at the end.
what face?
The baby and yeah.
Because I'd just been attacked. I'd been attacked, right, by what I thought was some sort of baby deer. However, I hope that deer accidentally ran into the lion's enclosure.
Didn't look like a deer.
Right. Anyway, I'm going to give a prize away for one of the mods, and that is going to be a mod who has, and the other mods will back us up on this. I know they will. We have mod of the year, and she's been absolutely fantastic. It's Rachel. She's been there. Offered her help for me and Susan during some difficult times. She's always messaged us to make sure we're all right. Me and Susan absolutely adore her. She's come onto the channel and been a mod and took to it like a duck to water. She's a part of the furniture now, and we just absolutely love it a bit. So Rachel, you've won a hoodie for mod of the year, and I'm sure all the other mods will be absolutely delighted with that, because you are not only a friend, you are genuinely a lovely, lovely person who is there for anybody, and always offers a helping word of advice or lending a hand. Just fantastic to be there, and a big part of the Toon Review family. So congratulations, Rachel. You are mod of the year, and you have won a Toon Review hoodie, which I know you wanted for a long time. So honestly, massive love from me and Susan, and thank you for being such a wonderful, wonderful person. We really mean that. So well done, Rachel. You are mod of the year. We do have some more super chats. My mind disappeared there. Peter Bill, thank you for your £10. Daniil, thank you for your £5, matey. Very, very kind. Well done, guys. Great achievement. Well deserved. Arani Granny, thank you for your £5 super chat. Thanks, Billy. I have a friend in Australia, would love it. Just joking, Paul. Please give it to Jack's sister. There you go. So Arani Granny is donating the mug to your sister, Jack. So
What's she done?
Listen, it doesn't matter. It's Arani Granny's decision, and she wants it to go to your sister. So there you
Sister
go.
fit earlier.
Who did?
Arani Granny.
Well, it doesn't matter. That's why, obviously, Arani Granny is sending your sister. So I need your address, Jack, and your sister's name, so I can make sure it gets to your sister and not you. Mark the Celt, thank you very much for your £10 super chat as well. And Spike Milligan, £50 super chat. Thank you so much, Spike. That is unbelievably kind. Spike is one of quite a few regular donators to the channel. That is incredible, matey. TTR is a brilliant channel. Done wonders for my mental well-being. Congrats on the 20k. Keep up the great work. Well, there you go. Absolutely superb. Now, what I'm also going to do, hang on a minute.
I do hope your granny isn't really Ferry Hill Phil. Christ.
I don't think so. Who's Ferry Hill Phil?
Well, think of a famous Phil around the news at the minute.
Alex, I don't think we can do football ones, mate, because you can't send them any prizes.
No, I get that. I just I've prepped a load for it.
Okay, well, give us a few. Give us a few that you've got.
Well, it was because obviously we did just but we've not really done any sort of assist of the season, goals of the season, players of the season, improved. We've not done any of that. So I've prepped for all of that, and we've not done any. So I don't know. Maybe we can do a few of the most important ones.
I've thought about them. I've thought about it. I've thought about some of those awards as well. So yeah, I can shout with them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we do? Well, do you want me to run through them, Paul?
Yes. Go ahead. Go right ahead.
All right. Well, I guess we'll start with player of the season then. And I'm going to go with Kieran Trippier. Just the fact that he's come in and been pretty much the captain for the season. 38 appearances in 38 Premier League games, ever present, regardless of whether he's had a good game or a bad game. Even if he's had a bad game himself, he still leads, is a leader on the pitch and helps in other ways. He's never had a completely bad game. Season-wise, 7 assists and a goal. He's had the highest output of any season of his career in any top flight he's been in. Player of the season's got to be Trippier for me.
Okay, Billy?
Yeah, my player of the season is going to Joe Linton. I just think he's an absolute powerhouse. We're not the same side without him in it. His character's unbelievable. He's technically really improved. Goals as well. Yeah, I love him. I think Joe Linton's been outstanding this season. And there's been lots of candidates for it, but Joe Linton's my favourite, I think.
Okay. I'm going Joe Linton as well. Jack?
I would have gone Joe Linton, but I find it a bit weird how Bruno hasn't really been talked about. I personally don't think Bruno's been talked about enough, and I think he does deserve a player of the season. If I'm being honest, he's a brilliant contributor to the team, and he does brilliant stuff on and off the ball. The passion he has for the club, and the emotion. He's a brilliant player, and he's just one of them ones who just loves to play for the club. Yeah. And to be in one of the top scorers of the season with 5 goals for a midfielder like Bruno, I think it's brilliant. And some of the goals he's scored has been fantastic. And I think he's been absolutely brilliant. So I'd give it to Bruno.
Okay. Interesting.
It's a hard choice, isn't it? I mean, generally, there's one choice for it, but this season, yeah, it's really hard.
Sophia, thank you very much for your £20 super chat. She says Jack's Brexit means Brexit speech isn't getting the recognition it deserves tonight. I mean, she's got a point there. I mean, Jack, another one, Doug, thank you very much for your £2, matey. Really kind. Thank you so much, buddy.
Congratulations today as well, Doug, by the way, on obviously the offside. We're not getting the automatic offside, so of course that's going to benefit Liverpool massively next season. So
absolutely, yes. So congratulations, Doug. He'll take that in the jest that it is. Although Alex is really boiling underneath about that. Jack, talking about Sophia's super chat there, we obviously have to discuss Brexit means Brexit. I mean, what made you come out with such a political view?
No comment. Now I'm joking. I need to remember now. I think it's just these TikToks and they've got edits with Nigel Farage in the background going Brexit means Brexit, and then a big tackle happened. So I just thought it was and obviously Botman came flying into the challenge and nearly sent the man to another planet. So I thought, just put it in there. Spice things up.
Nearly sent the man to another planet. Craig says a 3-hour wait for an ice cream served by Dan Byrne Blythe today. I've been reading. Obviously doing his bit. Indeed. Right, I'm going to give a Shearer one away now, guys. And this is my personal choice to a guy who I think deserves it, who has, again, done a lot for this channel and always been there when we've needed this person. So one of the Shearer framed photos and autograph goes to Tom Lynch. Tom Lynch, who has dedicated a lot of time to the channel as well, but he's also done a lot of blogs for the website. Now, during the summer, I'm going to completely revamp the website. I think I'm going to get a professional website designer in, where we don't have to rely on another company to run the website, etc. We can do it ourselves. Totally revamp it. Tom is going to be doing a lot of blogs for the channel regarding Newcastle United's history and stuff like that. So it's just my personal thank you to Tom for what he's done. And I really do appreciate everything that he does in the background for the channel as well. Absolutely lovely guy. Again, we'd be lost without him. So Tom, send me your address again, buddy. I know some people may have already sent me addresses in the past, but I don't keep them for security reasons. I don't like keeping people's personal details for very long. Once they've been sent, I'll delete them. So thank you very much, Tom. If you can send me your address, matey, with winner Shearer on, I'd appreciate that. Any more, Alex, you've got going there?
Yeah, well, it depends what you want to do. We can go with comedy player of the year. The Joker of the squad.
One of ours. One of ours.
Well, I mean, you can go for an opposition one, but comedy-wise, I'm giving it to Murphy.
It has to be
3 or 4 situations this season. You know, waving at players being sent off and joking about timekeeping and scoring a worldie and going in front of the camera. There was a multitude of things. But
I mean, the waving the Southampton player off.
That one, that one to Marco Silva.
Yes,
basic board.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Absolutely. Right, now another prize to give away, which I need to check what we haven't given away yet. Let's have a look. We've given all the mugs away. The Shearer statue's still there. The 2 Brunos have gone, haven't they? The 2 Maxis have gone.
Yeah.
Have any of the Joe Lintons gone? I believe none of the Joe Lintons have gone. But I'm going to give one away to this particular person. Again, a fantastic job. It's Fez. Fez has been joined the channel during the season, and he has been an absolute breath of fresh air, helping me with the thumbnails, the graphics you can see behind myself, Billy and Alex. He did all them for us. He's such an important part of the channel now. And not only is he an important part of the channel, he's an absolutely fabulous guy as well. Again, someone I class as a friend and has done wonders. His design stuff is brilliant. He's always willing to help me out. I can just drop him a message to say, look, we need this, we need that. And he does his best, very best to get them to us as soon as he can. So, Fez, you've won one of the Joe Linton ones, matey. So send me your address, and in the subject, just put winner Joe Linton, please. Right, we've got one more Joe Linton to give away. So anybody think of anyone who should win the Joe Linton one, guys?
I think we should recognise Michael Marsden. Definitely. The space bar just said there.
Very true.
Well, Michael's getting this year a statue, guys, because I think Michael's been an incredible friend over the last God knows how long to me and Susan, helping us move house behind the scenes, helping me with technical equipment for the channel. His donations to the channel, just everything that Michael has done for this channel, he deserves it. There is no doubt in my mind that he deserves it. I think everybody will realize that he deserves it. And it's something I'm sure Michael will treasure, even though you two made fun of it. It is a very, very good piece of memorabilia.
Michael gave me a lift all the way to Gateshead in the dark a few weeks ago, so I've definitely deserves it.
Exactly. Into one of the roughest parts of Gateshead, let's not forget. Alex's car, well, it's not a Lamborghini, so no one was going to touch it. However, Michael pulled in there in a Range Rover, which could have lost its tyres as it was driving along. But it didn't. We got out of there safely and alive. So that was a definite bonus point. So Michael Marsden, you have won the Alan Shearer statue, please. Thank you for everything you've done. I meant to say, can you send me your address? I don't need it. I'll get in touch with him privately, but there you go. Ryan, thank you for your $2.79 Canadian dollars. Much love to what I call my extended family, as to you as well, matey, as to you as well. And Andrew, thank you for your 99 pence super sticker. That is really kind, Andrew. Thank you so much. Right, something else everybody has been desperate to see tonight. Which, I mean, it hurts me to play it, guys. It hurts me to play it. But not that. What the hell? We still got one of them to give away. So in the meantime, guys, have a think about who's going to win the Joe Linton one. Where is it? Where is it? Please enjoy the next 30 seconds of my pain.
Oh, you're back again, you bloody 6 foot tall.
Did they bite?
No.
Ah! What happened? Lick me face! Lick me face!
My mum was supposed to get licked today, but Dad did.
Lick me face!
Why is your head that close?
You don't have a choice when a bloody giraffe with a 9-foot-long neck decides it wants to come and eat from your hand. You don't have a choice. You just let the thing come at you. I don't know if you noticed, Jack, but I'm 6'5". I didn't have an opportunity to just stretch myself and put my arm out my window. I mean, just watch again and see how much room I had, Jack.
Oh, you're back again, you bloody 6 foot tall.
Did they bite?
No.
Ah! What happened? Lick me face! Lick me face!
My mum was supposed to get licked today, but Dad did.
Lick me face!
Now, what I will reiterate there is you heard the kids in the background. That's what was more important to me than getting licked by a giraffe. The absolute laugh at the kids. And to be fair, Susan, who was not there to help me and protect me this time, who just sat there and pissed herself laughing. So there you go. By the way, Susan has messaged me to say Michael hasn't won the Alan Shearer statue. He has in fact won a zipped hoodie. So there you go. These are obviously special edition. But there you go. As I say, we'll be revamping all the merch and stuff during the summer. So we've still got that to give away. And of course, the Joe Linton. Have we got another Shearer one to give away as well?
I don't know.
Oh, well, guys, I can't do it all myself.
Have a look at your emails, quick.
Well, people might not email me straight away.
You should have been tallying it.
No, we definitely haven't given the 2 Shearers away. Or
I think Mr. Caviani deserves something, surely.
Well, no, because everything I sent to him takes about 100 years to get there.
Right.
I'll just email Roy a big thank you card or something. What's his fault for living in Qatar, isn't it? You know what I mean?
I'm sure he'll come and visit us next season.
Exactly. So Roy will understand what I'm saying, because I sent mugs out to him that just took I think it took about 6 months to get there, and that's no joke. It was just ridiculous. But Roy's Roy. I mean, he's just a superb bloke, and again, he's done some brilliant stuff for this channel.
Tom's got one of the Shearers, so there's only one left.
Yeah, there is a Shearer one left. I'm going to give it to Roy. Roy, I'm going to send you it out. The Shearer framed photo. That should get there a lot quicker than the mug should get there. So we'll sort that out behind the scenes. Roy Caviani, you have won the other Shearer one. Would-be Farmer, thank you for your $1.99. He says, this is Spinal Tap. I don't understand that.
That's a film from the 80s.
All right,
before your time.
Okay. Billy, I'll take that as a compliment. Right, so we've got the Shearer statue to give away. Do you know what? I think I know who deserves the Shearer statue. Danielle.
I was thinking the same thing, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. She's done a hell of a lot for this channel, of course, through most of the season before she left. So yeah, Danielle, you have won that Shearer statue. So very, very well done on that. Danielle, I don't know whether you're in the chat or not, but I'll text you anyway to tell you you've won that. And I believe that's everything done now for the prizes, isn't it?
The framed Shearer one, has that got to go?
Roy's getting that one, isn't he?
What, the one in the frame with the glass?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you not happy about that, Billy?
Well, no, because chance of that breaking going to Qatar is real. I thought we were going to send him one of the little ones.
All right. Billy says you're not allowed it. Which other ones have we got?
Did you have small ones to share?
No.
And what's Tom won then? Tom's won a Shearer thing.
Tom won a Shearer thing, yeah, but we've still got a Shearer thing to give away.
So you had 2 frame Shearer ones?
Yeah.
Not
so
2
we've got
little
one
card
left.
ones. Oh, in that case,
No. No, we did.
Yeah, what we're arguing as well, and my family found something the other day in the loft. Just so for people who, because I don't have the accent, for people question my.
There may well be children watching here, Alex. I mean, probably
well,
not now.
For people who question, my support for the club. When I went, I talk about the story of when I went to Everton to Goodison Park to see us with the 1-1 draw, and I met all the players. This was in fact the shirt I was wearing at the time.
Wow!
For that game, I've got my NTL
Look how
shirt
small it is.
It is.
Paul, that was your size now.
Billy, don't dig me. Don't put me under the bus, man. There's no reason for that.
You did though.
Dear me. Anyway, I believe. Look, I don't know what to do now about Shearer's.
We'll come back to it. It's fine. We can come back to it. Think about it.
All the pies, thank you for your $1.99. Stu and the gang, thank you very much. Congratulations on 20k. I came 17th in your Fantasy Premier League.
Well done,
mate. I have to hold my hands up and say well done on that, because that is an incredible achievement. Billy, where did you find where me and you came, by the way?
I'm 378th, which is a fantastic achievement given all 730th.
Absolutely.
I could find out where you came.
While he's doing that, Phil Gow, thank you for your £5 super chat. When are the hoodies up for sale, and can we not give the giraffe a bag of nuts? Well, if I go back to the safari park, I will make sure I find that giraffe, give it a bag of nuts before I shoot it in the face. George, thank you for another £10 super chat. Paul is back and the show is so unorganized. Is there a connection? There's no need. There's no need. Right. Alex, you've got a best goal celebration.
Yeah, well, I'll let you guys do it first. So, because I feel like I'm giving away the answers because I've got them prepped.
I think Callum Wilson at West Ham, the Macarena for me.
It's not a bad one.
Well, I have to disagree because I think the Macarena was the worst possible dance you could ever do.
It was a day, wasn't it? With Antonio.
Whatever he was doing.
Yeah, to be fair.
Yeah, but I'm going for Isak's goal at West Ham. Just simply because of the way that he stood and Fabianski stood, just sort of saying to each other,
I've given an award. I mean, I know we're not doing all the questions, but I've got opposition, best or funniest opposition player of the season. And I've gone for Fabianski for that moment. The fact that he stood there with Isak like, oh, that's going in, isn't it? Yeah, it's going in. Oh, God. It was great.
I just loved it. Jack, what about you?
Yeah, it's got to be Isak, West Ham, just the coolness and just like the confidence going, it's going in it.
I've got a different one to all of you. I've gone for Isak's fifth goal, the fifth goal that went in against Spurs, the confusion goal. His celebration was literally, we're 5-0 up in 20 minutes. What's going on? Like, we were that good. Pure confusion was the celebration.
Oh, my God. Alex, I've just been sent a photo by Susan of you as a child.
Right.
Oh God,
which
I've already seen this.
which
I've
is
got the results,
just,
by the way, as well.
okay, Billy, fire away while I just upload this, please, because this
Right.
has to go on here.
The four of us, 378th was me, 425th was Jack, 449th was Stato, and 464th was Paul. So out of the four of us, I ended up winning it.
How did you come? Jesus.
You came top of the hosts.
Yeah.
Because he carried on playing. That's why we'd all got Isak up front for about 3 months while he was dead.
Wait, I came second.
Yeah.
How?
Yeah.
Wait, in FPL.
Just to us
Out of
four,
us
not
four,
the whole
not
lot.
total.
Yeah, come on, Jack. Let's not get too carried away here. Jesus Christ.
I bought
You know.
Matoma in really early and things like that. Did a bit of gambling, but eventually bought Haaland in, which what cost me in the first place. Yeah.
I mean, we told you that, and you refused to put him in. You kept,
Yeah, I
didn't
thought it
you?
was too
You
late in
had
the end.
you had
Harry Kane.
Nunez for like the first for ages, and he didn't do anything.
No, it was
Yeah,
shit.
but I think wasn't the one thing with Salah as well, Billy, that you kept having a problem with Salah?
Oh yeah, he kept
I
triple
kept Salah
captaining
in.
and
I
he
kept
did
Salah
nothing.
in. I kept Salah in all the
Yeah,
way
you
through.
did.
In the end, you
yeah.
come trumps in the end, but yeah. Not having
Absolutely.
Haaland for the first 3 months cost me.
Right, everybody, we now have a lovely photo of Alex when he was a wee bairn. So I wonder if the Newcastle shirt fit him when he was this small.
Got a bit of a Simply Red vibe to it, hasn't it?
Has got a bit of a beard at that age.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he bloomed early, let's just say. I think there's a bit of a hairy chest going on as well.
They make up tough in the Ola, man.
I tell you what. I mean, does that hang proudly on Mother Stato's wall, Alex?
Of course.
Where's the ginger gone?
Well, I mean,
That's a strange question to ask.
yeah. Right now, we're going to do a very special award now. The final award is going to go. It's the Dave Harrison Award. Now, this can be particularly for anything. This is going to be chosen by us four. Now, it can be for anything. So I'll let you have like 5 minute think. We'll have a look through some more. Guys, we've got about 10 minutes left of the show. So if you want to still donate to the charities, you can. Anything we make from Super Chats tonight is going to Parkinsons UK and British Heart Foundation. So any money that we make from tonight's show is going to them. We've got about 10-15 minutes left of the show. So please, if you can, help us with our two charities. It's the same two charities we always do, simply because one was close to Dave's heart and one is very close to mine for obvious reasons. So, yeah. So if you can, do help out in the Super Chat department for the last 15 minutes. Right. Dave Harrison Award. Alex.
Yeah, I mean, this is an easy one for me. I've got to say Eddie Howe.
Alex. This is the channel celebration. We're not giving it to anybody associated.
I thought you said it could be in for anything.
Well, yes, but anything as in the channel.
Well, I'm still sticking with Eddie Howe, and I'll push a vote towards whatever one of you three decide.
Okay.
There's a reason for it. There is a complete reason for it, and that is the way that Eddie Howe conducts himself professionally. With style and elegance, and he chooses his words very carefully. I've never seen that man flustered in an interview. He's always polite. He always looks ready, regardless. He goes in at 6 o'clock in the morning. He always looks perfect for interviews. He's never stumbling over his words. It's absolutely immaculate.
Whoa! He always looks perfect for interviews.
Well, he does.
What you mean? He brushes his hair the right way?
Well, he never turns up like with sort of bags under his eyes, or he always or with sort of creased clothes and things like that. It's always absolutely pristine, and it looks like that man is, when anybody anybody, all of us watching, whenever we say, right, Monday I'll sort myself out, Monday I'll go on a diet, I'll make sure I've always got that prepped and this prepared, and I'll do this. Eddie Howe is that guy that seems to manage it. I'm not quite sure how he does it, and it's his eloquence and just professionalism, and that is one of the things that Dave used to be, and that I remember him for. Is sort of a calming presence and being very, very careful and calm and wise, chose his words very carefully and politely. And I think it's really, really nice. I think we're one of the only teams I know that have got a manager like that. And it's so refreshing. He's unfazable. You cannot shake him. You cannot rock him, regardless of whether they try and attack him about human rights or with football, or they bait him with leading questions. These are journalists with 30, 40, 50 years experience trying to drop him in a hole, and he doesn't fall for it. He's so professional. And I just feel like, he embodies certain personality traits that Dave showed. And I've got to just mention that because I think it's so important, and it's really, really nice.
That's fine. Ian, Mr. Spoons, thank you for your 1999 super chat for the charities for you and Dave, mate. Thank you very much, Ian. And once again, you have won a prize. So I can't remember what he won now, but go back and see what you've won, mate. Billy.
Yeah, it's not very well known, but you four know about it. I had a bit of a crisis of confidence about maybe two months ago, 10 weeks, something like that. Yeah. And we'll have the past couple of weeks. I have to do a few shows hosting, and all of them with Alex. And Alex is an absolute pleasure to work with. He makes things so easy for you. He gets all his background work with his stats and that. And if that wasn't enough, the Chelsea game the other week when I couldn't see the game for the first 34 minutes, I said to Alex, can you take over? He just took over and commentated. Look, he was on telly doing it. It was fantastic. So the calmness he shows under pressure, the helpfulness he gives at all times, very much in the realm of Dave Harrison, actually. I'd like to award it to Alex Sato.
Brilliant.
Thank you, buddy.
Well said,
very
Billy.
kind.
Well said. By the way, Alex, Eddie Howe gets yours. You get one as well. It's not just one award. This is each handed out from all of us. Jack.
Ooh, I'll go Alex as well. Reason being, he's been brilliant to the channel.
You're definitely getting fucking fired after this show. Carry on. Well, the man's done nothing but abuse you since he's been on the channel.
Banter. He brings loads to the channel with his stats and knowledge about football. He can take certain amounts of banter to an extent. I mean, he can take it and receive it, and he can give it back as well. Oh, for God's sake, that came out wrong. But yeah, I think Alex has been absolutely brilliant, brilliant to the channel, and I think he definitely deserves this award.
Brilliant. You got there in the end, mate. You got there in the end. God. So that's 2 for Stato. Mine is going to someone very close to my heart. It's Susan. I may be biased on this, but look, nobody gets to see what this woman does behind the scenes for this channel. Not just for the channel, but for me. But we're talking about the channel. She is remarkable. She's got a job which she goes and does every day. But she comes home and she just edits and puts things forward. She designs all the merchandise. This woman is simply incredible, right? And, Alex, you guys know her through what she does. She's very hardworking. She's got the kids to deal with as well when I'm not feeling too good. She's been my absolute rock through what we've gone through in the last few weeks. We've had our ups and downs, and we've got through them. She's just an absolute... I can't keep saying, what a remarkable person she is because there's no words can say it. These last couple of weeks for me have been very, very difficult, very upsetting, very hurtful. Billy, especially, you've seen some of the tripe that's been written about everything in the last couple of weeks. It's been awful. But, again, stands by my side like a rock and is just... She's a fantastic woman. She's a fantastic person to be around. We just laugh all the time. She brings out a different side of me. that just makes me smile and enjoy life, despite what I'm going through with my health. She makes me enjoy life, no matter what it's doing. Whether I'm sitting editing, I'm sitting just playing Football Manager, or we're out with the dog, or whatever it may be. We just laugh and enjoy life. And I'd hate to think where I would be now without this woman, because she's just brought me through the very, very difficult stages of my life. And I can only say thank you, and that I love her so much. And I'm not too pussy to say that. I will sit here until Daisy comes home, basically, to say that she is remarkable. And thank you to everything, for everything, and for everything you continue to do for the channel and for myself. So I love you with all my heart, and thank you from the bottom of my heart. I am going to give another one away, and that's to the whole Toon Review crew. You three on here with me now. I couldn't wish to, develop this channel with three better people. I know, Jack, you've only been recent, but you've been a brilliant addition to this channel. And going forward, you will only grow with confidence and become part of the furniture again. The other two, Alex and Billy, you've been with me through some real ups and downs. You have backed me with everything. You've disagreed with me a lot, which is what I want. Somebody to tell me that, no, take it this direction or go this direction. But not just that, you have been like brothers to me, and that's never going to be forgotten. I have best mates for life with you guys, and that means a great deal to me. And not many people know what goes on behind the scenes with a channel like this, but a lot of work goes into it. These guys have done nothing but support me through my dark days. When I'm not well or something's happening and I'm not feeling great, I can count on these guys to step up on here. But not only that, but be my friend and talk to me and help me through difficult situations that I'm in. And I can only thank you guys again from the bottom of my heart that I've met some absolute best mates for life. And I couldn't be happier to have you guys in my life like that. And to the mods, incredible. What can I say about the mods? They're just, I would love to be able to pay these guys, and one day I want to, when this whole thing really goes off into a full-time world. The work that they do and the commitment they show to the channel on a voluntary basis is just incredible. Not only the channel, but also the Facebook group and things like that. You guys are just incredible people to know, from, doing thumbnails, modern shows, all sorts of stuff. But the banter that we have off camera on WhatsApp and things like that is incredible. So the mods, again, just brilliant. And finally, to you guys out there, without you guys, this channel would be absolutely nothing. You guys keep coming back and supporting us in ways that we are just so appreciative of. We are different to the other channels because, we have different kind of banter on here. Yes, we're close to the bone sometimes, but I think that's what makes it work. We bounce off each other. We have a good time doing it, but we're also serious. If we've got serious issues to talk about, we will. But we also try and get a fun aspect into the shows that we do. And you guys seem to enjoy it. You keep coming back. And that's what we all set out to do when we do a channel like this. There's a lot of hard work goes behind the scenes. But if it wasn't for you guys watching, being members, subscribing, we wouldn't be where we are now. So it's all down to you guys. It really is. And we all cannot thank you enough for everything that you do for this channel. And I really mean that. I've made some remarkable friends some I've met face to face, some I haven't, but I've made some remarkable friends through doing this. And yeah, it's hard. People are out there to get you on a regular basis, but when you've got the support group that we have on this channel, then nothing will beat it. Nothing will overcome it. Nothing will destroy it. It's as simple as that. We will continue bringing you what we think is the best content. We're open to ideas. So if you guys out there have any shows that you'd like us to do and things like that, just send us an email. Send Alex, Billy, Jack, or myself a message and say, look, how about this idea for a show or a one-off show or things like that? and then we'll get back to you. You know, every single comment that goes onto YouTube, I read, and you know I've read it because I'll put a little heart next to it to say I've read it. You know, I know the other guys read them as well. You know, feedback is great, providing it's within reason. Of course, you get the bell end sometimes, but that happens in life. But without you guys, it would be nothing. So a massive thank you to everybody that's become members, subscribed, sent super chats, or just views. You know, because the views really do help, and we'd be nothing without that. So thank you, everybody, from my heart. I really mean that. Right, we got host of the year now, guys. At the minute, my poll is saying we have no votes, but as soon as I end the poll, I'll get the votes. So here we go. End. Let's see what comes through, shall we? Right, host of the year. We'll go in reverse order, shall we? Jack, 6%, but Jack, that's understandable. You've only just joined the channel. Alex, 19%. Clearly, you've upset a lot of people. And the winner is me with 41% and Billy on 32%. But it is a bit of fun. We are all.
You've done well there, Billy.
Yeah. We are all. Listen, that's a bit of fun. We love doing what we're doing, and we will continue to do it. Billy, I'm proud of you for getting over the issue that you had. You've bounced back. You've got, like you said to me on a text, you've got your mojo back. You've done a remarkable job. Jack, you have hosted brilliantly when you need to step up. Alex, you're just remarkable. So there you go. That is the end of the show, guys. Thank you for watching. Well done to everybody that's won prizes. I will get them out to you as soon as I can. Arani Granny says, I voted for Alex. Paul's fixed the poll. Hashtag Robert Mugabe. Jesus Christ. Wow.
He used to win elections with 150% of the vote. No, I used to do that, but he did.
That's incredible. I know what he did, Billy. I don't want to be associated with Robert bloody Mugabe.
You know, he's from Yorkshire originally. Say his surname backwards.
I couldn't give it.
Say it.
Jack's trying to work it out.
Billy, just say it, because Jack will be on all night.
Ebagum.
Jack's still wondering what the hell it means. He's looking a bit confused. Jack, you lot say Ebagum.
Huh?
Right. Anyway, I've just seen Foxy in the chat. Top channel all round. 20k subscribers reflects that. All four of you add something different. Keep up the good work. You've won a prize, Foxy. So if you go back and watch the show and find out which one you've won, and then obviously just drop me an email, mate.
Still can't remember.
I can't. It's been a busy show. How are you, man? What about? I mean, if I was a professional, I'd have a pen and paper and I'd write it all. I'm sure Susan has. But you know. Tony says Billy's a strong lad. We have faith in Billy. He is to 50k subs, guys. Swanky Wags. Julie says Alex is brilliant with the stats. Barbara says you're all winners. Paul says roll on 5k in the chat. It's going to be fun for the mods, indeed. By the way, Paul also does a YouTube channel, as do many others. Go and check them all out. We're in competition with absolutely nobody on here, so go and give Paul's channel a follow as well, because let's face it, why not? Seasock says best channel ever. Rachel says great night, love you all, TTR family, great show, lads. I'm just looking for some insulting ones before I go, but I can't find any. Great show, brilliant show. Wes, wow, what a great show, incredible. Sophia says Jack won in my eyes. Well, there you go.
Chippers will be after you. Chippers will be after
you.
Now,
Chippers will be hunting you down now. You've had a compliment of Sophia. He'll be charging at you with a pitchfork.
Bring it on.
He'll be at you with a bloody pitchfork, mate. Wow.
Bring it on. I've got plenty of dog food for you.
Harry says thanks for all my prizes. You're welcome, matey. God, I'm gonna have to send a sack of prizes away to him, aren't I? Bloody hell. Spoon says great work, lads and lads of the Toon crew. Onwards and upwards to 50. Thanks, mate. Thank you for all your nice comments, guys. It's incredible. Susan says, Foxy, you've won a mug. There you go, Foxy. You've won a mug. So I need your address, mate. And in the subject, winner mug. So I know what you've won. But by that, I mean, Susan's obviously made definitely made a note of who's won.
She's got a clipboard out there. Keep
Absolutely.
a record.
Yeah. Normally that clipboard's used to bash me over the head when I suggest I'm going to America. So at least it's coming for something useful tonight.
I thought it was fall up the stairs. Now it's clipboard as well.
Well, no, that was what was that? That wasn't a
Gonk.
That was a gonk. Yes. By the way, I just got a Newcastle United gonk in the last few weeks. It's bloody marvelous.
Of course you are.
I have. It's sitting on top of my fish tank.
Should get
one of the
Fez
fish
to
tanks.
do one for background.
Foot background.
You want foot background?
Here we go.
Guys, we've got some break. Just before we go, we've got some rather sad news on the football. Alex has just informed me that Mathieu Debuchy has just retired.
Oh, I thought you were going to say he died then.
Yeah.
No.
opened that so
Oh, God,
badly,
no.
Paul.
I know. Well, listen. Bloody hell.
He's not dead. He's just retired.
He's
Yes,
about 48.
yeah. Well, he is he must be a canny age now, but there you go. But that's it, guys. Thank you so much. We will have some more shows on the way. Keep an eye open for the daily news shows, of course, as well. But like I said, if you have any suggestions, what you'd like us to do over the summer for shows, drop one of us a message and we'll get back to you and let you know. But lots coming up. We're not going anywhere over the summer. Some of us might obviously be away for a few days here and there with holidays and stuff, but we will keep bringing you the shows, and the Toon Review will be with you all through the summer. Unfortunately, I won't be recording from America, but we will bring you the news from America. But there you go. Alex, don't even dare try and get me into trouble. Right. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We really appreciate it. And, well, basically, we'll see you very, very soon. But in the meantime, guys, enjoy the rest of the evening, and we'll see you soon. Good night.
How are the Toon Review?
Come back and check out some green.